The reason that I'm so interested in these doors and windows is that I grew up with them. So my parents were teachers in the American school system, and I was born in Munich, Germany, and then grew up and lived in a small town south of Munich in the mountains, and lived there until I graduated from high school. I have made a point to make a trip back to Europe just about every 2 years, and in the course of my woodworking career, I would go back to Europe, see these high-quality window and door systems, and think, well, wouldn't the American market be ready for something like that? So about 20 years ago, I made my first rabbeted edge door, and they have been popular ever since. We almost always have a rabbeted edge door under construction in the shop. From that point forward, I decided to add some of the other door and window systems, the hardware for which is available in Europe. So I went ahead and developed the first lift and slide and fold. And then more recently, I've come out with the tilt and turn window, which rounds out 4 different fenestration types that take care of a broad array of architectural needs, as well as creating the highest energy efficiency possible in a door and window. So our shop has evolved over a period of 30 years now. We have done well, and we've been able to afford some of the best tools available in the market. And we have 2 machines that are programmed by computers. And otherwise, we import our machinery again from Europe, primarily Austria and Germany, to have the tools available to make these door systems. The tools are 3 to 7 times more expensive than similar tools you would buy offshore, but they're worth the cost because of the precision that the tools operate at, and makes our job easier. A lot of our work is done on a tool that's called a shaper, and a shaper is a giant table that has a spindle that can spin up to 4,500 revolutions per minute. It can also push giant cutter heads, so we're able to put big discs on these spindles, and these discs are what cut the profiles, cut the shapes on our edges of our doors and windows, and these intricate shapes work together. They have grooves for the hardware, they have grooves for gasket, they have grooves for overlaps, and in some instances with our line of doors and windows, we've actually had custom shapers made to my specifications. So I send off schematic drawings and have the engineers at a particular shaper cutter company machine the shapes to our specifications to achieve what we're trying to in terms of shedding water and creating tight gasket fits and so forth. So we have a combination of importing tooling from Europe and also fabricating our own. So if you're curious about our doors and windows, take a look around our website. We've got 4 major different types of doors and windows, and if we can answer any questions about any of them, feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll be glad to let you know how these systems work.